On a recent trip to the mountains, I decided to spice things up a little bit by driving over some gigantic rocks with some predictable results. I'm pretty sure my transmission pan isn't supposed to be bent like that, and my drive shaft definitely isn't supposed to have that big dent in it. So yeah, I have problems. But I also have a sledgehammer. Some of you are wondering why I didn't buy a skid plate. I don't know, how much is a skid plate? $1,000? How much is a sledgehammer? 30 bucks? The transmission fluid and filter is not something you're supposed to change all the time. The service interval for checking it is 60,000 miles, unless you're off-roading, in which case the service interval is every day. Both of these seem too often for me, but I have to take the pan off anyway, so I might as well change the filter while I'm in there. I'm not going to change all the fluid, I'm just going to put new fluid in to account for what comes out when I take the pan off. Before you start this, you're going to want to get a 3-inch lift on your vehicle. This will allow you to use a creeper under the vehicle without jacking it up. Tell your spouse it's a safety thing. A vehicle lift is way safer than jack stands. Also, you'll save money on jack stands. The first thing you need to do is drain the fluid and then take the pan off. If you have one of these big drip tray things that your roommate bought a long time ago and still hasn't gotten rid of for some reason, use that. If you don't have that, go into the laundry room and grab one of those towels that one of your neighbors has left in there for like 3 weeks. So this is what the valve body looks like underneath the pan after you take the filter off. And this is what the filter looks like. Is it supposed to look like that? What does a new one look like? And the old one? And the new one. Yeah, those are definitely different. Okay, the pan needs to be undented, so go ahead and grab a mallet and start hitting it. Hit it a few you know what, that's not big enough. Get this sledgehammer. Now we need to look online to try to find a picture of what the pan is supposed to look like. Looks mostly flat. Is ours mostly flat? Nope. All right, we went too far. Smash it back the other way. Is it flat now? Close enough. Peel off that old gasket and wipe it down with what looks to be the dirtiest rag you own. Put a new filter in, put on the new gasket, and bolt your pan in. Be sure to torque the bolts to spec, which is 62 inch-pounds, not foot-pounds, inch-pounds. The drain plug is 15 foot-pounds. I recommend actually using a torque wrench for pan bolts. So there's no transmission dipstick in this vehicle, and it's kind of a pain in the ass to check the level. So we're just going to measure how much fluid we took out and then put back in that much. I guessed it was about 4 quarts, so I got this gallon container I had lying around and poured everything in there. And look at that. Is that exactly 4 quarts? Man, I am good at this. Be sure to say hi to your neighbor. Hey, what's up? Changing transmission fluid. Now buy one of these cheapo fluid pumps from your local hardware store and throw away all the extra fittings. The only thing we need is the pump and the 2 long hoses. Like I said before, there's no dipstick, so to fill this transmission, you have to take out this plug that's kind of tucked way up in here. You'll need a socket that's, what is that, 24 millimeters? Take out that plug and start pumping. I put 4 quarts in, and then I put another half quart in to account for the fluid that was left in the pump and a little bit at the bottom of each bottle, and a little bit of fluid that leaked on this convenient drip pan thing. And that's it, you're done. Take your fluid in for recycling, take that oil-soaked towel, fold it up, put it back in the laundry room, crack open a beer, and start shopping for skid plates, because this is probably not gonna work more than once. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you like questionably good ideas about cars, feel free to hit that subscribe button, because I have a lot of them and I'll probably film them. Thanks for watching.